I want to play exactly what I put up. I put up a clip that I felt was relevant to the situation. Not trying to exploit or nothing like that. It felt it was relevant because someone tried to rob him before. I'm going to play it, and I believe this is his final interview. You know the craziest thing about that situation? By the way, like you said you've lived in LA.
Yeah.
Like LA's always felt a little spooky to me. And just tell me, and it's fine. You tell me if it's just me being pussy. But like just LA, I think because LA is synonymous with the death of Biggie, death of Pac.
Yeah.
And I think it's just so much where like niggas might be like ganged up other places, but I've never seen gang culture over there. It's just so
serious.
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I went through some shit when I first like was having in LA with some niggas from Grape Street. These my niggas to this day. You feel me? OTR Greedo and them.
Yeah.
You feel me? They try to do some type of shit, but they seen that I wasn't on that shit. You feel me? Like they try to approach me on some cool shit, but I'm just knowing too much. I'm from the trenches too, so I'm just like not paying it. I'm not taking it lightly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm clutching and all that. Like I'm like, bro, what is y'all niggas trying to do? Like I'm going off of the energy. Fuck what you saying right now. I know what you saying, but it's like I'm getting it too. You feel me? Like I'm not slow. I'm not no fucking dickhead. It's like, what's going on, bro? Like what y'all trying to do? Like, and when they peeped it, they're like, oh no, this nigga ain't no fuck nigga. Like he on some shit. Like we really could fuck with this nigga. Like on some real shit. And when they peeped it, like they started like getting a little bit more lackadaisical, and it's like, all right, we could talk, you feel me? And they try to test me like on some test me shit. Like they was just like, yeah, come to the hood, you feel me? Like come up to the hood.
Come to the hood.
I went to their hood. You feel me? With strapped up. You feel me? Like I went with my niggas. Like it was like 3 of us. We wasn't crazy deep. Cause I just be wanting niggas to know like
nigga,
I'm like y'all. I'm just like y'all, bro. You feel me? Like I'm just like you. I came from the trenches, and I want niggas to like. I don't know why I used to be like that.
It's that respect, right?
It's there. Like I don't know why I used to always have that. Like everywhere I go, I wanted to touch the hood. Like,
and it's also to kind of let them know, like, yo, y'all built from the same type. Because sometimes people they'll judge off. They'll think that it's only niggas that come from where we at built like this. And
no kizzy. So when they seen that though, them niggas respecting him. They like, oh no, this nigga PNB coming different. You know how many niggas that we didn't ask and had the same conversation with and told them to pull up to the block, and them niggas said they was gonna come to the block.
Them niggas ain't coming to the block at 8 o'clock.
Them niggas never pulled
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch said the same shit when I put up the Roddy Ricch projects 2 different times before Roddy Ricch was even like super heavy. It was like, damn, bro, you just came out here like it was just me and him. Me and him went to the projects. And he like, bro, like you ain't got no security and none of that shit. Tripping. And it's like, bro, I got security, but I don't got security. You feel me? Like I be on my shit too. You feel me? So I be on angles. I'm already watching everything that's going on, so it's gonna be kind of hard for you to give me because I used to do the same shit. Like,
that probably gives you a lot of like respect and shit like that.
Yeah, niggas fuck with that for sure.
But I ain't gonna lie, LA's gotten just weird and like I think during the pandemic, I've been just hearing too much stories like niggas getting their watches taken off.
Somebody tried me on Fairfax like mid-pandemic. But it was like another one. Though? I don't know. I guess because niggas be sweet. You feel me? And niggas see me with my family, nigga, they think I'm just out here lacking. You know what I'm saying? So it would be one of those type of situations. So where like niggas.
Yo, I hear that just walking up to niggas in like broad daylight, like, yo, give me your chain. Like I'm like, yo,
niggas try me on some. It be like every time
they try to take your jewelry or some shit.
I don't know, but it be like I be on shit, and I'm not where I'm from. We like sneaky criminals. Like in LA, it's like they bold. It's like they want you to know. They want to spark a conversation with you first before they get into some shit. Some of them might just go crazy. Like I know some niggas like that too. They might be on their sneaky shit too. But the majority of the times I got into some shit, it was like they just gave a drop up too fast. You feel me? So the second time I got into some shit, it was like niggas was just talking loud as shit, wanting me to hear their conversation. And it's like I'm with my peoples. Like I'm with my daughter.
Watching this now, I didn't peep in the moment when he said, the second time I got in some shit. I'm just realizing this now. But when he said it, I didn't think about that. Like, think what he just said. He said, yo, the second time. Do you get what I'm saying? He said the second time. I didn't even hear that the first when I talked to him.
they just gave a drop up too fast. You feel me? So the second time I got into some shit, it was like niggas was just talking loud as shit, wanting me to hear their conversation. And it's like I'm with my peoples, like I'm with my daughter and my girl. Like why they talking about?
This is the saddest part, bro. He wasn't with his daughter, I believe, at the Waffle House or Roscoe's, but they're doing this while you're with your family, dog. They're not doing this while you ganged up. They're not thinking about a right place, right time. Oh, okay, he with the family, let him chill. They don't give a fuck.
This gangster shit, like this around, like we outside, we on Fairfax. I'm like, man, you know, I already peed the blitz. We
There's
out.
gangsters out there on Fairfax.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm on Fairfax right now. So I'm like, man, we out of here. You feel me? Like, we going. My girl, like, no, we ain't. What's wrong? I'm like, I'm just going off of the vibes. Like, we out.
Is she okay? In hindsight, and by the way, I know, like, we were having a great conversation. We were having fun. Like, we're drinking and shit like that. We're having fun. So forgive sometimes, like, you know, a lot of shit went on my head, bro. Like, when he said that shit about, like, yo, his girl just like, what's wrong? Bro, that reminded me, bitches I be with. Like, they never see the danger. But also, you a man, so you not trying to seem scary to them. You're not trying to be like, oh, no, nah, I think nah. Because, you know, a woman always judging you type shit. So, a lot of times, a nigga's trying to just be on some bravado, like, alpha shit. When in reality, like, you know what they say, fight or flight? Sometimes it might be time to dip, dog. But now your girl who don't know, she looking at you, she judging you on some, wait, just because some niggas came in here with girls, you want to leave? Oh, you pussy. So it's one of those things too, bro. Like, I'm telling you, dog. Peeping the energy because I'm
she
you on
peeping.
point.
Yeah, she ain't peeping. She was thinking
That's
I'm
the thing
tripping.
about women sometimes.
She be thinking I'm tripping. So in the mix of all this, I'm like, no, we out. So she peeped that I'm serious. She's like, no, we out. We drive probably like 2 blocks in the street. She thinking this shit a game. She pulled over somewhere else. Like, oh, I wanted to go to this store right here. And then in the mix of me, like telling her like where the park at, it's like somebody just came fast as shit and took the parking spot, like the same spot that we. Yeah. I'm like, dude, they must have been following me or something, bro. How the fuck this car get behind me this fast? Like I ain't even look. I look back and that shit was there quick as shit. And then when I walked past, like the car bombed out. Like this shit tinted to the max.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting all this heat coming from the car though. Like I'm feeling the energy coming from the car. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Who that car? Like, on some other shit. I ain't go in the store for 2 seconds. The same people coming from out the car, hop in the store, hype as shit. Say some gangbanging shit, like some set of I don't know what they say. This is some shit out loud.
Set tripping.
But it was like something that I recognized the energy. You feel me? I'm like, what? You feel me? Like he like started talking to me on some gangster shit. Like I'm like, bro, do you know me? Like you know me from somewhere? He like, nigga, yeah, I know who you is. Trying to get me to like get into some shit. So I'm like,
again, listen to this again. Clearly, them niggas recognize who he was. Start be like, yo, okay, cool. He not with no. That's another thing. Like women really be thinking like this is family time, bro. This ain't family. Like, yo, y'all women who feel like this, stop dating celebrities. Y'all, if y'all alone with a celebrity in public, bro, that's not a good thing, bro. Like, go date the bum ass nigga. Y'all could be alone wherever y'all want to be. You know what probably happened? Them niggas came in, seen he with his girl and his daughter. There's no other niggas around, bro. They're like, I bet they know it's PNB. So you know what he say, yo? When he say, yo, do y'all know me? And basically they acknowledging like they know who he was. Of course they know who you was because they thinking you sweet. They think you a lick right now.
Like started talking to me on some gangster shit. Like I'm like, bro, do you know me? Like you know me from somewhere? He like, nigga, yeah, I know who you is. Trying to get me to like get into some shit. So I'm like, man, I flagged him off and I just walked out the store because I already know like where this shit about to go. You feel me?
You don't that make you nervous? If like you with like your girl.
No, that's why I be trying to be cool because you don't want to be nervous and make it seem like something about that. You want them to be as calm as possible. You feel me? You want your girl and your kids to be like making it seem like everything is cool. Ain't nothing about to happen to us. You feel me? Like we super good. So I just be cool. I just kept it cordial. I'm like, come on, maybe out. These niggas on some weirdo shit. Yeah. You feel me? They got to the car, and while they get to the car, that's when I let niggas know like I'm not on that. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say what happened, but niggas know that I'm just not on that. You feel me? It's like, all right, he ain't one of them. You feel me?
At least they didn't take your. I heard. I won't name the rappers, but I've heard of like 3 rappers. Like it's so commonplace.
It's more than 3. Niggas be getting their shit took, and it don't be spoken about because it's like, why you gonna talk about it?
I hear it's so normal, and that is true. A lot of rappers have
told me privately, like, yo, bro, really, because some of these rappers be with the shits, bro. Like I know y'all might think somebody got their shit took, that they pussy. No, they not, bro. But what happened is that, like, niggas, yeah, I know y'all want to think everybody's rolling around with security and, like, every minute of the day. Bro, even 6ix9ine don't roll around with security every minute of the day. You might be like, oh, that's a store, that's a local store. I'm being there for 3 minutes. I'm going to just go in there, dip in, and get out. You're not about to wait for security to come and go check the area and canvas and hold the door open. Bro, you ain't about to do that shit, nigga. You just dip and you go do your thing. So, in reality, like, that's that type of situation right there. You know what I mean? So, just listen.
That, like, usually when you rob a rapper, like, everybody.
Oh, okay, I know what I was saying, bro. When rappers is telling me now, like, they'll tell me, like, yo, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, a nigga took my watch, or nigga took one of my chains or some shit, took some cash from me. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100 reason. I'm gonna keep it 100 why these rappers tell me that they don't say nothing to. Obviously, the embarrassment part. But a lot of them, they be thinking that these niggas gonna pop up with their shit, like, flexing. And, bro, like, these rappers are millionaires. You feel me? Like, a nigga take a chain and he flexing with it. Bro, even if that nigga in a gang, bro, you could get a nigga to really knock him off. Like, yo, bro, you got my chain. You get another nigga be like, yo, bro, like, nigga, I need my shit back. I slide you this amount of money. Like, shit got to come back. Niggas gonna get handled. What's happening in LA, niggas ain't flexing with your shit. A nigga took your watch, he ain't showing it online. A nigga took your chain, he's not about to be like, oh, we got his chain, fuck him. Bro, this is what they're doing it for money, straight money. Niggas used to snatch jewelry for clout half of the times, because now you just snatch that nigga custom piece. Bro, you got to go to some type of, like, jeweler you really, really know to really get that shit, like, you know, like, disassembled, that you could really sell it or make some bread off of it. These days, these niggas doing the robberies in LA, they're not trying to flex with your shit. So there's mad rappers I know who got robbed. Like, mad rappers. Your favorite rapper got robbed. They didn't bust a gun. They didn't shoot nothing like that. But after getting robbed, a lot of them, you know what they be on? Yo, we just watching to see who pop up with it. Because if a nigga pop up with it, nigga, you know, we got bread, we got whatever. Like, we gonna make sure we go get our shit back and niggas gonna pay. But them niggas is smart. They just robbed you, nigga. It was a crime of opportunity. They robbed you. They're not gonna pop up with it. They're not about to just flex it in your face. Oh, I got your chain. Come get it back. Bro, that's some Shy Glizzy, like, you know, I'm Memphis shit, bro. Like, that shit is not the wave when it comes to, like, these new... And this goes into motivation. Why these niggas robbing niggas like that in L.A.? Bro, these niggas is broke. They're watching the rappers, like, living this great life, bro. They're broke. Nigga, I was talking to my nigga Fresh. You know, from Fresh and Fit. That's my nigga. I told him, I said, yo, this gonna happen in Miami in a few years. Bro, the have-nots ain't gonna watch the haves just flossing with mad wealth when they can't really get it, or they gotta go through so much to get it when they know you sweet. Most of them niggas, like, right now, even, like, in Miami, they don't got no security, no nothing. Everybody got a Cuban in the club. That's why I bought a chain. I said, damn, you don't even need nothing to have a chain? That's gonna change, bro. There's niggas in Opalaka. There's niggas in other places, trenches of, like, Florida. Like, they broke, my nigga. Like, they're not about to sit here and let you flex in Lamborghinis and Rolls Royce Wraiths and Cullinans and goddamn Bentley Bentegas, and you got 20 chains on, bracelets and everything. They're gonna come take it from you at a certain point. That's what's happening everywhere. LA was one of the main places, because what happened is that the scammer niggas, they shit got clipped too quick and they don't want to go back to work. So they looking at all these other rich niggas like they food. They been know they food. So now they just taking their shit, my nigga. They're taking it, literally. I'm telling you. I know rappers y'all think are killers. They got this shit taken. And by the way, I won't even say, you know I won't say their name? Because y'all probably like, yo, tell us their name. Bro, it's the reason they alive, nigga. They gave that shit up willingly. When they told me that shit, they're like, yo, I know they ain't really put it out to embarrass me. I'm just telling you to tell you. But imagine if I had to go defend my reputation off of a nigga taking some shit, and now I'm into some shit. That's the point I'm trying to say to y'all. Just keep listening.
Nobody knows because they be like, oh shit, that nigga got his shit to.
Yeah.
I'm here in LA.
It used to be like that. Niggas used to be like, oh yeah, we got such and such chain, but now it's like it's so common and niggas don't want you to know they stole nigga shit. You feel me? Niggas don't want that shit to come back on them. Niggas is getting locked up. People was coming back for niggas. Like it's like once you get away with some shit, why you won't make that shit hot? Niggas ain't everybody ain't dumb.
Shit, but they ain't nothing from you.
No, I never got robbed ever in my life. I ain't gonna say never because I don't like saying never. I'm not superstitious and nothing like that, but I haven't been robbed.
That's why I feel like LA spooky, man. Like it's just so bold.
Let me play this real quick. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna give some real truths about situations like this. And I want to let y'all know why I feel shit like this more, because y'all know when I do interviews, bro, like I'm one of them niggas like I don't care, but like yo, yeah, maybe I'm pussy. I'll throw it out. I'm like maybe I'm pussy, but I wouldn't even go to the hood, like blah blah. But I'm gonna tell you like a certain type of regrets I have, and I know I've grown past the point to like take the burden of somebody's death or somebody's situation on me, but I remember talking to rappers about certain shit that eventually happened that I wish I had told them or instilled a little bit more. So just watch the rest of this. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I gotta take a piss.
Like I'm seeing mad videos. It's broad. Like they don't even do it at night. Like night maybe, but broad daylight, that's when they really do it.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And it's not one of those shit where they're kind of walking up, like hoodied up, like just trying to sneak through. They just walking like a regular nigga.
Hey, we got this shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know, man.
What the fuck is going on?
This is the new generation, that shit like everybody on some demon shit, demon time, this, demon that.
It's so funny because that don't happen like in Miami or whatever. Where's your face?
Yes, it do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Bro, I know a couple niggas that got robbed in Miami, bro.
Oh, shit.
Niggas got robbed in Miami.
Where's your favorite place to be? Outside of
honestly, I like LA.
LA?
Yeah, I like it because like I said, I do me. I keep it towards like I don't really be outside like that neither. You know what I'm saying? To be like in the mix of the dumb shit. Where I'm at, I'm going to the shop. I'm going to get some drip. I'm going probably to the bank. I'm at places where niggas probably ain't really going to be at on no gangster shit. They doing the same shit I'm doing. You feel me? And 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to the club. Niggas ain't gonna be able to catch me after no club, no strip club, none of that. That'd be what the shit. Nigga be out lacking. It's just like I'm just not doing it. You feel me?
I definitely agree with you.
I'm not gonna put myself in those situations because I know what happened in those situations. You feel me? Like this shit.
Hey, what do you think about? And I think a bunch of people have said this. They said being a rapper is one of the most dangerous professions.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, what do you think about that? Because you're a rapper.
Oh boy, yo. Let me tell you this, man. Y'all remember the death of X? Hold on, I'm back. Hold on, let me put my camera back on. I remember the death of X. Let me tell you this, man. That shit was so, it was tough on me. I cried a lot when X died. It was a whole range of mixed emotions. I just couldn't understand that why when he changed his life, that's when his life was taken. But also I've seen in situations like, yo, my uncle used to be one of the craziest people. Like where we were from, he started going to church. He had a near-death situation. He dedicated his life to God, and then he lost his life. So a lot of times when death happens, we have a lot of questions. When I did hear the story of how X did lose his life, I wasn't surprised. I talked to X enough. I knew X would not have been the person to give up his jewelry, to give up. I always said, they ran with the stories. Oh, he had $50,000 in the duffel bag. I don't think he would have gave up $5. And a lot of times I think, people feel like motherfuckers who are robbers because you're unwilling to cooperate, they're not gonna do the ultimate step. But bro, we're seeing it more and more. We've seen it a long time ago in hip hop. Look at shit. Look at Stack Bundles. They was trying to take his chain. Wasn't giving it up. They killed him. They wanted XXX Tentacion's bag of cash. He wasn't giving it up. They killed him. They wanted PNB Rock. Chains and jewelry. He wasn't giving it up. They killed him. I remember just thinking to myself when it came to X, I'm like, damn. There's nothing I could have done. I've had conversations about him. Conversations with him about certain situations. X was always a firm nigga that he rather die than give shit up. He was always firm with that. That's one of the reasons that helped me cope a little bit in terms of dealing with his death. Because I had conversations with him like that. X was not the guy. He was never going to go. Granted, in hindsight, it doesn't matter because you're dead. And I do want to send a message to artists out there. I know we come from two different backgrounds. Might be like, Act just pussy, or Act don't know what's going on. Regardless of where you come from, I want to give you the advice of choosing life. Live for another day, brother. Please. It don't matter if somebody took your earthly possessions. You can get it back. People love you. There's no honor in saying that niggas never took nothing from you. Because these days, the niggas who are trying to take stuff from people, they're so desperate. They're so down bad that they're walking into that situation with the mindset that says, I probably have to kill somebody. I want to give that advice. I'm telling you, X would have never gave it up. I talked to him about it. I talked to him about shit like that and just be like, yo, X, you can't control everybody. He was unmoved. You young rappers out there, man, you make your money. PNB wasn't the richest nigga, but trust me, he was the richest nigga when it came to those people trying to rob somebody. I wish he had gave it up. I wish he had did. Life is his greatest. It's the most important. For every rapper out there, I want to give you this warning. These dudes who are starving in the hood, who ain't never been flying on private jets, who ain't used to the lifestyle you used to, I know you think you a thug too. And by the way, we're living in the era where most of these rappers are really thugs. They're really like that. By the way, PNB Rock, he was locked up for mad years. He's like that. Don't get this fucking confused. But always remember, once you get up, you're now the person who's the target, and you're the person that they're down to risk their life for. I encourage every rapper. We're not even in that era no more. You got to be a pompous motherfucker for somebody to clown you about you getting your chain taken, especially if it's a life or death situation. I know we hear about situations where, like Sauce Walker, he said somebody trying to take his chain, and he was like, nah, I wasn't going, blah, blah. That sounds good. But if you had to wrestle that gun out of that man's hand for him not to shoot you, you could have been dead. The point what I'm trying to say, even to Sauce Walker, anybody else, brother, it's okay. Who cares about your earthly possessions as long as you have your life? You'll always make that back. PNB Rock is one of the most talented artists I've seen in the last 10 years. Of course he was going to make it back. Don't let your ego, don't let you think you so much of a street nigga that niggas won't treat you like you're the dirt beneath their feet. These niggas are trading away their life. They're trading away their freedom for a chain. I want to put shit in perspective for y'all. This is how he showed up to the interview with me. Chain probably costs 40, 50,000. The rope and the chain. The AP's gonna cost 50, 60,000. That's 100,000 right there. All these little rings right here, probably about 6 to 10. Let's just call it about 7 each. 1, 2, 3. 7 times 3, 21,000. Chain and watch, 100,000. $120,000. If you got insurance, you get it back right away. If you got insurance, they're going to give you the money cash. You don't even got to buy jewelry. You can invest in property. Listen, you ain't going to catch me. Like, you got to be a pompous motherfucker to like, yo, oh, I'm untouchable. And then you get robbed. That's when niggas going to clown you. I ain't going to lie. But you escape with your life, but niggas just got your jewelry. 121,000. Like, nigga, you make that in a month. You make that in a month. It's crazy when we think about what people will kill for. We got to think about that shit. X died over $50,000. X made that in a day. He signed a $20 million deal less than a week before. What are we doing this for? And I can't sit here and send messages to the niggas who are criminals because they have no morals. They're doing whatever they can, what they feel they're gonna survive with. But I do have some type of confidence to think that I don't think he came there to kill PNB Rock. He came there to rob him. All y'all rappers, please. Screw y'all head on top of y'all body. Nobody clowning y'all no more. Yo, just to let rappers know, we been knowing y'all ain't the toughest niggas out. We been knowing it. There's just certain niggas who really, 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 really like that. They're all in jail. Nigga took your chain. We ain't finna clown you about that shit, nigga. Them niggas is broke. They hungry, bro. You rich and successful. You flaunt it in their face. You post on the gram every new thing you got. Nobody about to clown you for that shit. Give it up. Please give it up. Just please give it up. What do you stand to gain from not doing it? Look at Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker basically has been gotten violated and dissed for people, or for him even trying to let people know he didn't give his shit up. Imagine if he had caught a leg shot. Imagine if he had died. People would have just said R.I.P. Just give it up. Y'all know where y'all at. Y'all in L.A. These niggas ain't getting money like that. They're down to rob you. Give it up. Please give it up. Chat, I see y'all trolling, man. That trolling shit, bro. I'm tired of seeing my black brothers getting killed over dumb shit, bro. I'm tired of seeing it. Bro, I sat there with PNB Rock. I texted that nigga every day. That nigga was calling me every day. Like, nigga, it affects you when you start building a relationship, when you got relationships and people just die like that. That's not normal. It's not normal from where I come from. I don't even know how niggas like Lil Durk deal with death all the time. I can't deal with it like that. I couldn't sleep last night. I slept an hour right before my meeting, and even now I'm just sleep deprived. You don't want to see our black brothers just dying like this. This is not normal. Give it up, please. It sound pussy. Give it up. Just give it up. You're gonna make more than that. Nigga, me and PNB, like, nigga, we were talking. Man's was talking, like, bro, they were plotting to get back to being one of the biggest artists in the game. Nigga's super talented. You hear that voice, you hear that talent, raw talent. Like, the nigga is that guy. Just because a nigga who's just hungry for the day, some raw hater who's seen you, now you dead. I don't know, man. I'm reading the chat. Boy. I don't want to be one of these guys, but I do want to. It's the last I'll say on this, bro. This just beating my spirit down, bro. Just last year, PNB reached out to me last year, 2021, January, and I'm gonna read you verbatim our conversation. Keep in mind, this is what I'm just trying to tell you, like, yo, this is why I don't listen to none of these niggas in the industry, bro. Everybody posting him today, they wasn't helping him. They wasn't trying to help him in the last couple months. They was trying to give him situations and put him in places that maybe he was going to be booked and busy, that he wouldn't have time to be going to no fucking Roscoe's Waffles and Chicken, because he would be moving around. I'll just read it. This is from last year. He's like, yo, what's up, Ak? Yo, I need some advice. Off the record, of course. He had a bunch of laughing emojis. I said, of course, my G. I said, as soon as you hit me, I'm like, yo, this nigga better got an album ready, yo. I said, nigga, you know I want to hear your shit. What's good, nigga? He's like, man. I say, yo, Ak, yo, keep it 100 with me. Yo, what you think I need to do as far... This is last year, January. That's why I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all niggas who be dick riding. None of y'all, period. It's like, yo, man, what you think I need to do as far as getting my buzz back to 2017, man? What you think? He said, yo, my shit been downhill like a motherfucker. This is what he's texting me, my nigga. It's in my phone. He said, I know you watch everything, man. He said, yo, you good for a lot of constructive criticism, man. What you got for me? And this is exactly what I told him. I said, bro, PNB, you mad talented, bro. You just need one song, though. I said, I listened to your project last year, right? And I said, man, it's one of the best projects. It just got slept on. The mass audience, they dick ride and they look for a lot of niggas with the biggest songs. Then go backwards and check out the catalog. I said, you know I'm 100 with it. I said, you more talented than 85% of these niggas. Who's bigger than you? It's like they waiting on that moment on that song to crown you. Once that happens, they gonna dick ride you too. Plus, you got mad sons out here, niggas who sounded just like you. You know what I mean? I said, niggas don't remember, like, yo, you the nigga who made Trap and B, nigga. You made a fucking thing. Like, nigga, these fans, they dumb. They flock to just hit songs. The minute you get that one song, it's going that's going to run at least 3 months in the industry. You going to be the king. Trust me. That's as honest as it is. Nigga who reached out to me, this is last year, January, bro. Always tapped in with me ever since then. Yeah. Let's try to kind of shift this shit to some other stuff. Rest in peace to Rock. In my wildest dreams, I never thought I'd be saying that. Me and you talk privately about other shit that I'll be posting or whatever. I just can't believe I'm saying that. So, rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I know, and I got more time in me. I could stream more, but I'm gonna just be honest. Like, bro, that shit just beat down my spirit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. What I've realized about rap, and let me just be very honest for myself. And by the way, no, I'm not trying to make this about myself. No, this is not what it is about. I'm mourning someone who passed away. Let me tell you this, it would be very easy for me to just keep going on if I didn't have relationships with certain people. Nigga, when I built a relationship with X, even though me and him, like, shit, we were kind of going at it and kind of, feeling a way about whatever with each other. When he died, it fucked me up. So that's the whole point of even me bringing that up. Yeah. Trying to switch to another topic, but I don't even know. Let me see. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, chat. This shit just down my spirit. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I feel like a hoe talking about, because I had on my list the Ray J and Kim K shit, and then Dirk in India, and then some other shit, and I'm like, bro, like, should we even talk about that right now, dog? Should we even talk about shit like that, dog? Should we even talk about that? I don't know. I've been like a little bit like on edge type shit. So my shorty last night, she was just like, yo, when you coming to sleep? I'm like, I just like snapped her. I'm like, man, shut the I don't know what I said. I was just like, yo, bro, I wasn't in the mood to even talk to people. All right. Let me try to shake this shit off. All right, people. No. I'm here. I'm trying to give you out some content. Yo, listen, man. Yo, I fuck with PNB Rock, man. So, nigga, not only I'm glad I met him. I'm glad we developed a relationship. And by the way, I think that was all spurred because I just loved his music and he always just appreciated it. That's why, like, he always told me, he's like, yo, niggas talk crazy about you, but I ain't never ever gonna co-sign what no nigga ever said about you, because, nigga, if you always show me love and I never, before we really locked in, you ain't never had no reason to. And I told him, I said, bro, I just love your music. I think it's amazing. And I'm true to how I really feel. And he respected it. And we built up a, relationship. So, not trying to make the stream like all sad thing, but I don't even know how I could transition. Okay, let me just go to Instagram real quick. Hopefully we can find something to talk about. I'll talk about this. It kind of flows into it. All right, so chat, I did talk about Young Blue buying a plane. I texted Blue, and by the way, we were talking about the plane shit. He was texting me, right? And in the middle of it, that's when the whole PNB Rock shit happened. And I remember texting him. I said, damn, yo, Blue, I was talking to PNB and I brought up your situation. Because if y'all don't know, niggas try to rob PNB, try to rob Young Blue as well, like right in front of Boston Nova. Bro, like, this is why some of these little classic spots in LA, bro, I don't go to, my nigga. Like, bro, like, they really looking at out-of-towners as food. Like, bro, if they're robbing rappers, they know be either. Nigga, I think they tried the baby or something. Like, if they try to rob niggas who they know most likely gonna be with it. Bro, what you think that finna do to me, nigga? That's why I'll just stay out of the way, nigga. Let me see if I can pull up the shit. Where is it at? I was trying to pull up the plane shit because he explains some shit with the plane. Tell me if I see that. Did I go past it? It's Young Blue's plane.